We're in Alicante. This trip is almost over.
Well, this portion of it.
Well, sorry. I'm not very graceful without a selfie stick. But our cruise is almost over, which I guess kind of really just begins the trip. But we are in Alicante. We're about to get off the ship. It's 8:30 in the morning. We just had breakfast. We're going to some, what is it? Castillo de Habla Inglés. No? Oh.
Not what it is. It's not a castle of speak English.
Oh. What is it called then? I think I was closer than you are. You ain't come up with nothing.
Castillo de Santa Barbara.
Oh, okay. Same thing. It's pretty much what I said. Castillo de Santa Barbara. Same thing. Someone put a hat on their head because they've roasted their scalp. Looks like a lobster's behind.
Out here.
Well, my forehead's sunburnt too, so actually my whole face is sunburnt.
Yeah, like me.
But ain't nowhere near as bad as your scalp.
My scalp is burned, yes. That's why I'm wearing a hat.
Now we're going ashore. It's our last port before we get to Barcelona. I thought I would be ready for this cruise to be over with after 16 nights, but I don't think I'm going to be ready for it. I don't think I am. Are you ready?
No, not really.
Yeah, I want it to continue.
I mean,
We really hadn't showed much of the ship, but is there really any point? I mean, the ship's 10 years old, and it's going into dock to get upgraded. So all this stuff is going to be removed. The entire pool deck is going to be replaced. I imagine they'll fix up the suite lounge, which is right above us, or suite deck up there. If you have a suite, you can get up there. We've been up there a few times. It's pretty cool. This solarium. But everything here is getting replaced. So kind of no point in showing you all this, because it will be in, I guess, dry dock for 51 days. They're going to work around the clock for 51 days redoing all this. But anyway, let's go to the gangway. Y'all hear this over here? Yeah, that's the way I got. Every time she starts yelling at me, I just turn the camera on, and then she stops. It's got proof of abuse over here. Where are you going? She stepped on one of those metal plates, and it rattled, so she got mad at me. This is Alicante. We got off our ship right there. That's the castle we're headed to. Castillo de Casablanca, I think. Maybe it's Santa Barbara. I don't know. Apparently I said that wrong. But when we got off the ship, it's gonna get loud for a second. When we got off the ship, we had a police officer hand us a little pamphlet about pickpockets. It said, "Be careful of the pickpocket." So he said that. Did he not? He said that. He said it. Yeah. He said, "Be careful of the pickpocket."
you don't have to say it like that.
That's what he said. He said the pickpocket. So we're gonna watch out for the pickpocket and make sure we don't get pickpocketed while we're in Alicante. So watch us climb this mountain while we avoid the pickpockets. Well, somehow we found our lift. It was actually cheap. €5, $5 or $5.40. Yeah, I don't know how you say that.
I don't know either. Actually, it's weird.
€5.40. I don't know. How do you say that? Like we would say $5.40. Maybe it's €5, 40 Eurosas.
No. That doesn't work.
But we're going down this tunnel to our lift to get to the top of the castle. So we're not storming the castle by foot, which is probably, I don't know that you can on this one.
Didn't see.
It looks pretty gnarly.
We don't really know where we're going.
We didn't know where we're coming here. I knew where the castle was, and I was like, let's walk down this street. And I got to thinking, we're going the wrong way. And then all of a sudden we seen a sign, Castillo de Santa Barbara. Oh, Santa Barbara. I almost got it.
I'm not sure I like being on this tunnel.
I like it. It's like we're in a mountain right now. We're walking. It's cool. I like it. My wrist just popped. That way. We're going that way. We can only go that way or that way, and we're going that way.
I think we should go that way.
No, we're going into the mountain. Oh, I bet it's an elevator. I bet you it's an elevator. Yeah, that's what it is. Elevator. She loves elevators. Hope it don't stop. That'd be crazy. Stuck in a mountain. We can't get back on our ship.
Okay.
All our stuff's on the. Oh, that would be terrible. We never make it to Barcelona. Wonder how long we can survive inside a mountain before we start eating each other. We'll see out the top. Well, we just did our lift ride, and it was like the cleanest elevator I've ever been in. You just come straight up here. Probably a little better than the hike up. But check out this view out here. Overlooking the ocean. There's a ship way out there. Overlooks the beach. It's got a, oh here, this one's going through the glass. It ain't gonna focus. But it's pretty neat. I'm glad we got here before it's gonna get crazy busy. We accidentally stumbled across the lift. Oh man. These things are just so pretty. Even though they don't look like it from the ground. They just look like chunks of rock on top of the mountain. But they're actually really nice. And the weather is perfect. What'd you find out there?
Apparently it was attacked by pirates in Berbers.
Attacked by pirates?
Yeah, by Berber pirates. Constant attacks by Berber pirates in fear of the Turkish fleet.
Captain Jack was here?
I don't know.
Captain Jack was here, y'all.
It doesn't say his name.
It was, yeah. It basically says it. Captain Jack was here. That's pretty cool. No, excuse me. So, it was stormed by Captain Jack. That's probably basically where they got the story from. Pirates of the Caribbean. Wasn't even in the Caribbean. It was in the Mediterranean. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. Hey, my best friend has these. And she gives them hugs. Wow. Look at this. Well, if that ain't a stunning view, I don't know what is. It makes sense now, though, don't it? This is where they filmed Pirates of the Mediterranean. Yeah, that's the thing. Hollywood just ripped off the name and called it the Pirates of the Caribbean. They should be ashamed of themselves. Wow. Can you imagine having to try to storm this thing? The pirates must have been pretty crazy to be like, yeah, we're gonna go take that over. Quite the stunning view. Alicante is seems busy. Seems like a busy city versus what we've been. But it don't look bigger, does it? Yeah, you can walk it. We're going to walk down it. I'm glad we didn't walk up it. I feel like we cheated a little bit, but we also got to get back on the ship by 2:30.
We do, so we need to.
So we kind of have to hurry.
We don't want to miss.
We want to. I mean, now that we're up here, I'm glad we did it because we can really take our time. This is gorgeous. I mean, unbelievable. This has got to be this. So Spain was in San Juan, right? The Spaniards, they were in San Juan when we were there. Like, this literally looks like the same architecture. They had to have built the fort that's in Puerto Rico, San Juan, Puerto Rico. Wow, look at that cactus. What kind of cactus is that, Lauren? What was that?
The Caribbean islands were found first.
Yeah.
Columbus went to the
Captain Jack.
I didn't say Captain Jack.
Captain Jack came here and then he went to the Caribbean. That's the common knowledge.
I didn't see anything about Captain Jack.
Well, Captain Jack Sparrow was here.
That's a fictional.
I seen it painted on the wall. I don't think so. You didn't see the same documentary I seen.
Buddy.
It was about
It's not a documentary.
a charismatic pirate who stumbled his way through life. He started here. Captain Jack Sparrow. I seen it. He said Captain Jack Sparrow was here. I didn't get a picture of it, so
Sure.
not able to show it to everybody, but I seen it. No. It's a true story.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go. Where are we going? We're going. Let's go. We haven't made it all the way to the top yet, but we're close. This place is really crazy cool. They found all kinds of pottery that they've got in there that they've pieced together, and some of it's intact. Kind of shows you how they made it. I think this is depicting like one of the scenes out of the movie, right? Captain Jack Sparrow was. They didn't get him in this. Either that or he stole one of these suits of armor and he was fighting like that. But we're still on the search for any clues of Captain Jack Sparrow, but I think they've scrubbed him. Because they want to keep making everybody think that he was from the Caribbean. But he clearly stormed this castle. It's a true story. I said it. Well, that's a road to nowhere. Maybe that was their drainage. Went down into here. Made a little pool. Look at that seagull.
Is it nesting?
Looks like it. It's just hanging out there. It's almost like it's having a conversation with itself. Pretty neat little spot. It's pretty cool, huh? It just hangs off.
Gives it a more dramatic view. That's for
Whoever
sure.
sat in this turret was blessed with a pretty nice view. We're back into the courtyard thing. They got a little cafe. Looks like they even got beer over there if you're into that sort of thing. Got to keep this one on a leash. She'll get crazy if you get a couple beers in her. It looks like we can go in there. And then we got all these little rooms in here. We'll hit that last, don't you think?
Sure.
I think that. What do we got here? It's a little tight, huh? I know there's a dungeon somewhere. Got to check that out. Some of these are used as a jail cell too, which would have been miserable if you had to be stuck in this room all alone, no sunlight except for what little comes through that square. It'd be pretty rough. Man, can you imagine? Obviously, don't look too bad because there's a little bit of light in here, but at one time there would not have been. We're making our way down from the palace. Palace, is that right?
No.
Fortress. It's not a palace. Who said that? Anyway, look at these arches. So, from the videos that we watched, we're guessing this thing was completely destroyed at one time by... Oh, this was a chapel. So it looks like the British were here at one point and they got their butts kicked really bad. But it was like a cartoon and it was all in Spanish and no captions. So we'll do some looking into that. That's kind of what it looks like. And again, they let you just climb up really cool things with no handrails. It's pretty cool. Can you imagine having to storm up the side of this thing or shoot cannons from down there?
Precisely what it means.
Figured so. Well, we got done with that, I think. We never found, I don't, unless those little rooms were dungeons. Never really found a dungeon. Unless this is a dungeon. What does aljib mean? No. Maybe they're just not open because some stuff was closed. But we got the elevator up. We're gonna walk down to get our steps in. I didn't find any factual evidence that Captain Jack Sparrow was here, but we all know that he was here. Well, I don't know actually. Maybe we go that way. The parking lot's that way. So no more.
And I don't want to get...
Well, I thought we was leaving. Apparently we're not leaving. We're in a dead end. but I bet it's a good view. Don't you think? I think up there's a parking lot that we can crow across to get to a trail that goes down. But this was free.
You see, I mean, besides paying to take the elevator up.
Yeah, when we paid €5.40. €5 €5 and 40.
You can't say $5.
Yeah, I can't. €5 and
40 euros.
I don't know. 18.53. Guess it's done pretty well in the salty air. Check this out. Oh, hey, look. What's he digging up down there?
Sand.
He's got a grapple. He's looking for something.
Gold. On the beach.
What are they doing? That's wicked.
Seashells.
I don't know. It's like a little
What are those little things that you fish with?
Sand
in
fleas?
Florida? Yeah, sand fleas. He's looking for sand fleas.
well, he's probably found a few with that big old thing.
If they have them here.
This view just keeps getting better and better and better. Are them why are they wet? Those rocks look wet. What are they wet from? Oh dang. Here you go. Look at all these cacti. Well, this is well worth the free admission. Well worth. Worth the exercise too, huh? Not just the free admission. It's good for your heart. It's good for your, unless your heart's bad. Maybe it's not good for it. It's pretty crazy with these buses, the way they've got to come up here. And they're short buses too. Quite a tight road. But look how impressive that is. We definitely chose the right way as the elevator. So we made it back down to the port area. Oh, there's a casino. We walked right past the casino. Didn't even know it. But the ship's back that way. We got to enter from over here. But look how they did these tiles. They're like individually laid in here. And they did this for, how long would you say this thing is? 3/4 of a mile? I don't know how long it is. It may be maybe close to a mile long. Maybe not quite that long, but it's every one of these tiles laid in here. I can't imagine how many hours that took. But one tip I would say, if you're getting off the cruise ship and you're able to walk on flat ground and not be difficult, you should definitely not take the shuttle, because they only bring you, it is 0.8 of a mile, so it is a little bit of a distance, but they only bring you to like a roundabout at the edge of town, and then they drop you off, and then you got to walk the rest of the way anyhow. So, well, from that point, I'm not even sure it's 0.8, is it? Or is it? Or did we look at it? About 0.8. Okay, so the shuttle takes you about, if you want to pay the €7 per person to do that, then do that, but it's not worth it. But I think the biggest tip we would have is when you come out of the cruise port, you're going to be walking along all that over there. You're going to come out to this fountain and turn right. And no, we're left. You're going to be coming out this way. If you turn left, you're coming our way.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
You want to turn right if you're going to the lift.
Oh, I thought you were talking about coming down this way.
Well, this is obvious because you're going to walk across this anyway. So this walkway would be to your left. But if you miss that and you continue straight up there, you can still get to the castle, but it's going to be a workout. You're going to have to walk up the steep road. Still doable. It's not crazy, but a lot of people missed the road or the lift because they didn't see where you turn right and you follow the main road. This main road right here, you'll follow along it. Keep going until you see your lift, and you'll go down that tunnel that we started this with. But lots of people missed it because of that. So this is where you'll come out from the cruise port. You'll cross this road, and then you'll go right and follow this main road out there, and it'll look like you're going the wrong way, but you'll eventually come across where you need to go. Go left if you want to go shopping, but if you want to go up there to the castle, you can go straight across there and go through town and find your way back around the backside. But it is strenuous. But if you want to go to workout, go for it. Well, it's a pretty nice spot to just sit here and relax after walking around the castle up there and back down. Our ship is just behind us here. This bench is sticky. I don't know what I said in. I do think that there's some homeless people that hang out here. No telling what's on that bench. I regret sitting on it now. What's my butt look like?
That was fine.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
It's sticky all over here.
But yeah, it's not too far a walk from here. I thought we'd sit here and relax a little bit, but these benches are kind of gross. So maybe don't sit down. Just stand up. If I had coffee. Oh, they got coffee right there. It's not to go though, huh? So, what time is it right now?
It's 11:54.
It's 11:54 because my watch jumped to 2:54 for some reason. I don't know why my watch and my phone keep tripping out like that. Do you want to walk along? Oh crap, we got to go over there because there's that concert venue. So we got to go over there. We can't walk that way to get back to the ship. Can we?
Nope.
Can we even walk this way? We're gonna find out. But we got off the ship about 8:40. Now it's almost noon, so you got plenty of time to go up there, do the castle, and walk back. If you're wondering if you've got a short, well, let's walk this way. If you've got a short amount of time here in Alicante, I will say, as far as sketchiness goes, we haven't felt anything in any of the stops. But here you can find that. But it's a bigger city. Just got to be mindful of where you're walking in the city. But if you stay on the main road, it's not a big deal. Whew, we are back. We're back. These ports have been so nice. Been able to get right through them.
Yeah.
It's been no problem. But now, time for pizza. Because that's what we do. We come on board, we get pizza. And then we try to talk loud enough to blare out all this music that's playing in the cruise ship constantly. It's one of the reasons why we haven't, out of breath, we have not taken an elevator one time on this ship. For 16 days, stairs. And the only elevator we took was to get to the top of the mountain. Can't count that one, it wasn't on the ship. So let's get some pizza and cucumber water. Sorrentos. Whew, we got our view. They've had these doors open the whole time we've been cruising, pretty much. And they never do that. At least in our experience on the Harmony, they don't do that. So this has been super nice to have these doors open. We can look out the window. Focus. Focus. And we can eat our pizza. It's been pretty nice. Yeah. Stairs, stairs, stairs. Stairs, stairs, stairs. Our cabin is on 6, our stateroom. It's on 6. So it's a bit of a trek to get to the pool deck. But our quads are going to be huge after this. Huge. Huge. Goodness. Oh, there's music back that way. Should we stay to the front, huh? Excuse you, ma'am. Ma'am?
That's what I'm talking about.
Excuse you.
What's that stuff right there?
Well, I don't think it was rocket science that we were going to turn right up the stairs.
You didn't have your blinker on.
Well, maybe my blinker ain't working. Well, that's new. It's a roadblock of chairs.
What happened to that?
It's still open.
Oh.
Maybe. Maybe not. Looking down in the Central Park. Here's the kids' pool. Adult, well, there's really no adult pool. They're all open to everybody. But that one's more geared to the kiddos. All this getting replaced up here. It's crazy to think they're going to do that in 51 days. There is Castillo de Casablanca.
My golly goodness.
What?
You said a different name.
What is it?
Santa Barbara.
What about it? Santa Barbara?
What's the name? Mark?
Oh, Castillo de Santa Barbara. Barbara? She's being hateful. Wow. Okay, for reference, this is the starboard side of the ship. We ported on port side. So we're getting off on opposite side. We're walking alongside the ship on the other side, and then you walk out here, and then you walk out to this little roundabout out here. That's as far as the shuttles take you, so it's really not worth paying that extra money for the shuttles. But once you get there, you'll hang a right on that main street where you see all those cars. You really can't see them. You know, where you see all those cars flowing. You get there, you hang a right. And you go up there, I don't know, half a mile or so, and there'll be a sign that's pretty obvious that Castillo de Santa Barbara is on your left, the lift. If not, you're going through the city and you're going to end up on the back side over there, going right along that wall, basically at the bottom of it. And then you snake back or switch back your way on the back side, and you come in on the opposite side there, which is still doable, but if you don't want to walk uphill, then avoid it. Alright, we're going to sit here and kind of enjoy the last day of sunshine on the cruise ship. Because we get off in the morning, unfortunately. And just like that, it's time to pack. Our 16-night cruise is coming to an end. But our vacation just started. Technically. Me and this door don't like each other. Because when we get to Barcelona, we're going to the W Hotel. Gonna hang out there for a couple days. Then we're going to Milan, Italy. That's the next stop after Barcelona. We'll be there a couple days. And then Zurich, Switzerland. That's as far as I'm telling y'all. After that, we're not sure. We don't have any of it booked. We don't have trains booked yet. We're going to try to figure that out tonight. After we pack. Look at all our towel animals. Check this one out. We got a new one today. It's a crab. Who has ever got a crab? It's pretty cool.
I started stacking all my stuff. Sorry.
But yeah, it is time for me to pack all this stuff away. Oh, also, I did the packing video. And I showed y'all how I nicely, neatly packed all that stuff in this suitcase and how I was going to do all that. Well, guess what I did last minute? I swapped the suitcase for a duffel. It was easier. It just was. Because she has a rolling suitcase, I can put my duffel on top of her suitcase, and then we only have one suitcase we're dragging around, and then her backpack, my backpack. For me, it was easier. I don't know how much easier it'll be walking around Europe like that from train to train to train, but that's what I went with. So I guess if you see us again, something exciting happened before Barcelona. We are going to kind of give you all an idea how long it takes to get through, what's it called? The EES system. We have to get thumbprinted and biometrically entered into the system for traveling in Europe. Once you do that once, you're good. But tomorrow is going to be a pain in the butt because we got almost 5,000 people in this ship. We're all going to get off, and they're going to have to process the ones who don't have it. So we are in that group of the ones who don't have it. But we did pick the last time to get off the ship. We're not in any hurry to get off the ship. So we're going to go do breakfast in the morning, take our time, get our workout if the gym's open. Surely the gym's open. It may not be. That's our plan. She says it ain't going to be open. She might be right. Anyhow, we are going to see y'all in Barcelona.